Alright guys, hello. Welcome. A lot of things have happened. We've been on some sort of recruiting spree recently. We got some other partners and relations as well. Um, and we're gonna expand. I think like to somebody who just gonna help us with like market orders maybe, and just a lot of like industry. He said that he has like 300 billion worth of stuff, but he's not gonna join our corp. I'm gonna partner with him if you wanna help with our cause in here. We'll see if he's gonna bring like any character here nearby. Yeah. Hello YouTube, my Mankus, basically. And this is where we are at the moment. Surprisingly low level of freaking sites in Serpentis Prime. I have never seen so little sites. Just 3. That's quite something. So, yeah, I'm gonna update you a little bit about what has been going so far. Yeah, we're like, I don't even know how many we are at the moment. We just like recruit quite a bit. We are 24 at the moment in our corporation, and we, brought many people here already. I've seen some of them having stuff here already, having brought like blueprints and some other things as well too. And we are just looking to keep, the free-to-play character, We're gonna continue with that, obviously. That's the mission. And we're gonna print some ISK. That's what we're looking for, but it's looking like now we're not gonna do that in Serpentis Prime right now. But I'm sure that more sites are gonna spawn later on. It's just sometimes after the downtime they might not be there. Yeah, and I've been coaching quite a bit of a lot of new players, or not new players. It's just like, what is this all about, and how is that gonna work? Talking about like with some people that want to do rattling and explaining what is the bounty modifier all about, and how can they do combat sites without them being ganked, and where they should do that, and how the bounty modifier, risk modifier influence what they're doing. It's all about just having people tagged in local. That is all about, if you have the right people tagged, you cannot just be surprised ganked while rattling. But it's a good idea to just start slow with some smaller ships first. And yeah, I've been giving like a lot of like corporation roles. I should probably just like make like a role specially, so because it just takes quite a bit to look for right now. We're quite a bit of players. I'll probably make some roles where I just can give to like players when they join, like building stuff for the corporation, And I'll have also like corporation mats, so people can just build some basic stuff for themselves. That's how we're gonna do, quite a bit of investments we made to, cash out, but at the moment we're looking to just do the basic as what I'm doing. I think I need to just dock, and I'm looking for the... Yeah. I'm looking to scan the cans that we got here. Hopefully we get something good. If there are only 3, they better be good. And yeah, and there's like quite a bit of plans as well. We had like somebody who was just gonna build, and I already have like a Heron Navy issue where in a combination with a Manticore that's gonna be built during this day and gonna be over soon. And the plan is to just make like a fleet or like a roaming fleet where we got those players who just roam around, scan, Or they scan. I'm gonna tag this. I'm always tagging like haulers as neutral. Because those players are usually not that much. I mean, what I observe is that in Nullsec is that players are more likely to specialize into doing something that they want to do. You know, they do combat, they're gonna do combat. They're not gonna do many other things than, you know, doing that, and a little less of a mix. You know, players like to focus and specialize. Also, I think it's maybe because of the skill points, and it's related to that. Okay, let's just see what we got here. Okay, it's a good coin actually. 4 million. I think we can just target them all. 6 million, that's a good one too. Okay. Let's bookmark this one. Yeah, and I've been seeing a lot more data sites recently in this constellation. I don't know what's going on instead of the relics. It's not, I'm not complaining, they're good, but it's just something that I've noticed shifting in the hardcoding of this constellation. I think it's maybe because of the what is that called, the warpath that happened. There were like many more data sites, or they have to just lower down that a little bit so they can more warpath sites to spawn. I think that's how it's the way that went. From the previous event. But I've been avoiding dying quite a bit recently. I haven't been dying in quite a bit. I'm getting good at it. So we managed to do like, we learn how to do, oh, there's just only those 2 locations, huh? Okay, well, I might not need to just, I don't know, make this like a, yeah. I want to have like a location so they can just bounce between them. Yeah, and there's like a gate camps right now. Yesterday was like, you know, an insane amount of like ships destroyed per hour in like a system nearby. I think it was in what is that system name? Just right here, VY9NLL. So quite a bit of wrecks. I managed to just even also like salvage some of those wrecks that were here and loot some of the things, and you know, it was decent. Also, the tagging works, especially for me. I don't know, the corporation mates will need to get used to the idea that they're gonna get ganked by players who are tagged. Okay. 5. Oh, those are all freaking good. You know what? Just do it all. I'm not gonna bother. Let's do all the sites in here. Okay, let's pick up the Echelon. Yeah, that I think I'm okay with picking up that. And we have some loot from the previous one run, and we're gonna bring this stuff out of here as well. Yeah, interesting stuff, guys. This is also... And I think with the future, I have like all those people tagged. in hauler ships, I'm thinking, that will be doing some gangs on them as well too. I'm pretty sure they have quite a bit of good loot. Maybe put some interdictors or something when they warp between gates. That would be quite something. Alright, yeah, I want to pick the Echelon. Yeah, the thing is with Echelon, you really don't want to just jump between gates. I just realized once with one of that, and I will not do that again. I'm not gonna jump between gates with an Echelon. I'm gonna have it parked, and I think I'll have just, a couple of them here parked in special occasions. But I think with time, if, we are gonna have Omega, we're not gonna need the Echelon anymore. It's just at the moment where we're scaling towards the data 2, so we can do the data 2 module. The Echelon is still good. Basically does the job of it. Okay, this is a little inconvenient, but it's fine. Okay. Nothing here. It's good, but we need something more. Yeah, I think that this does it. Good hack. Let's jump to 2. I'm pretty sure 2 has nothing good of value, but we're gonna do that. So let me just update. I think I'm pretty sure this is not actual at the moment. Oh, I like how you selected the easy hack here. Okay, and we got one more location. Already? And there's something going on with the wormholes as well too. Is there like seems to be always linked closer to the Amarr trading hub than any other trading hub. Or in general, it's just in an Amarr space. It's a little more dominant. I guess it's hard-coded something going on there. Okay, we got what we want. Finish this one. Now let me see what I got in the other station. There's also like quite a bit of like different time zones when people are active, and there's like some bubble cabs or something going on. You know, and they're not like the camps between here. They're not perma camps, but sometimes they're, you know, there's like no some camps that happened spontaneously, so you need to be careful for that. But the beauty of it is in this constellation is that you can always just travel in a shuttle. There's like so many stations, and that's how you keep yourself safe. You know, scout ahead in a shuttle, and you're good. Yeah, I've been talking. You know, recruiting more and more people. Let's see, and we have like a diversity type of people. Some people want to do mining. Some people want to do just hacking and get themselves rich. Some people just want to do rattling. Some people want to do missions, PI. So we have quite a bit of different activities. Now the goal is also to just maybe make uh, buy orders of what the people are doing here, or just like contracts. There's also like a way that works for me too. I'm okay with people doing contracts and I guess selling stuff to me. Actually makes it a little easier if I'm being honest. Okay, that's the only location. Now we're gonna do all the sites in this Relic site. There were a lot of them being good, so since we can, why not? Also, I think I need to make sure to just make this fit a little better, because I really, usually, yeah, okay, I needed this micro drive right now, but I think I don't really need it if I'm bookmarking every location. What that means is that I probably can just put something else that get myself hard to detect or something. Okay, one. Because I've been cherry picking, I haven't got any escalations lately. I probably should let this, or do quite a bit of more. But there's just so many sites that I don't even know if it's worth it. I mean, the escalations are good. It's just like they're random. You don't know if you're gonna get something if you finish the site or not. Yeah, also like this could be like, or if I'm documenting this journey, I think it's also like a good way to talk to my corporation mates, maybe just so y'all know what this mission or what is this project all about. It's hey, it's a constellation that can generate ISK, has a ISK printing method that I'm doing right now, and everything else just comes with it. So we're just gonna build a market here, guys. That's the goal. Have basic stuff, ammo, charges, drones, but also building tier 2s and using the mats for the example for the, building tier 2s, having sell orders for those, for the corporation. Getting yourself rich, but because you have all this freedom, there's like some different paths that other people take. You know, here. The beauty of it is that you can do it all. You're not really restrained here from doing much. And as I, keep saying that you don't have to defend the structure, that helps quite a bit. Also, yeah, I need to make sure that I'm getting some ISK to be able to continue with the Omega, so I can just, continue with this character at this point right now. My characters have to be productive. Otherwise, I'm not gonna survive. I'm just gonna go back to Alpha. That's fine too, but don't want to be there. I think I'm okay with just farming a bit, so I get to Omega. Good, easy hack. I think we finish it. Okay, not about 26 million from this site. Did I have stuff here? But I guess I don't. Let's move it all together. Check what I have in there. But yeah, that's the story so far, guys, of this free-to-play character in our journey. Thanks for watching and me rambling about it. That this is not an episode where I show you probably how to make a lot of ISK. I think I'm thinking about making an episode on how to do a wormhole chain, but I want to make sure that I'm getting like a wormhole chain that is not that easy to scan. So it was a request from one of my corporation mates to do a tutorial about that, and since I don't have it, I'm probably gonna make that one as well. So keep tuned for that, subscribe, and I'll see you to the next one. Take care.